Welcome to Dev Radio. I'm here with my colleague Lucky. We are getting ready for the global OpenAI Hackathon. And you're going to talk about Azure Cognitive Services for Vision and what Azure can do when it can see your images and video. So.
Absolutely. Thank you, Matt. Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on wherever you're located. My name is Vishnu Pamula. My nickname is Lucky. I'm a cloud solution architect at Microsoft, focusing on data and AI technologies. I'll be demonstrating the Azure Cognitive Services, especially the computer vision services that will help us basically the capabilities that humans can do and analyze the information, and some of the business applications that you can do with the service. By the way, I'm also an ambassador for Azure Quantum Technology. I'm highly fascinated by the quantum computing capabilities. So Azure has got Azure Quantum capability. I'm one of the ambassadors for the technology. I also love sharing my knowledge, empowering others. So I teach as an adjunct professor, and also I launched a course on Udacity. Before I talk about the computer vision service, I wanted to highlight the amazing AI portfolio that Azure has. Traditionally, we have seen customers building the models using machine learning, brand new models. And over the years, Microsoft has made AI more easy for customers, where we have brought in the customizable cognitive services for computer vision, speech, language, decision, and also recently Azure OpenAI service. And also the scenario-based services where these services work out of the box to help solve business problems, like the bot service to create the chatbots, cognitive search to help you search the knowledge base, form recognizer service to extract the data from these documents, video indexer, and so on. And we have even taken the AI capabilities into the hands of the business users, so they can, without any coding, any development, they can start using these services out of the box. They can leverage the AI services within Power Platforms, Dynamics platform, and so on. Within the cognitive services, the customizable AI services, I do not have the OpenAI in this box, but the main services we have is vision service, computer vision, which will help us extract the data from the documents, scan documents, and audio, video files, and so on. Custom vision, which can help us classify the objects for us, and also face API to detect the faces from the from the pictures. We have seen various use cases across the industries, specifically in the safety and security aspects. Understanding the frame by frame and detecting what is happening, and also identifying if there is a danger in the pictures. I will show more in the demo. I wanted to give you some background on the technology that is behind the vision service, starting with the image analysis. So we have computer vision 4.0 in preview right now, and that service actually is able to analyze and caption the images in more meaningful way. In this first example, the API is able to understand there is a child playing hopscotch. Second example, a woman in a canoe touching the water with a man in the front. What it is doing is understanding the image and also putting the context and giving us the right captioning based on what it sees in the picture. There is also dense captioning. In a live video like this or an existing video, it can understand exactly the movements in the video. As you can see in the picture, there is cheetah sitting on a hill, and then there is truck passes by. It looks at the changes in the video, and it explains people are sitting in the truck, cheetah is sitting in a grass next to a car, and so on. So it becomes so interesting, so intelligent with the dense captioning capability. Image retrieval. Imagine you have large volumes of images that you want to search just by giving the natural language. I will show more in the demo later on. So as you can see in the screen here, we're typing in show something and then it brings the right images that match the criteria that I'm searching for. That is image retrieval. Image segmentation, understanding exactly what objects are in the image. So in the first picture, it is able to segment out the, the sunflower from it, and it only shows exactly that without any background. So it can even do the multiple objects in it. So in this example, I'm showing only one object, but if you have multiple objects, you can segment out those and identify exactly those objects in the picture. That is image segmentation. Spatial analysis. This technology is about drawing the space that you want to track. In this example, we're monitoring this area, and we're monitoring exactly how many people are walking in that space. So it's able to identify there are 3 people walking. This is about people detection and tracking. So here is another example where you have like even a large store and people are walking around, and the service Azure Computer Vision service is able to detect the people in the store. It can even detect the entry and exit spaces as well, as it keeps tracking the videos. Another example, service that went public preview last year, where you can detect even the parking spots, and monitor what spots are occupied, what spots are busy, and so on. Face identification. The Azure Computer Vision service can also detect and identify the faces based on the pictures. You can do the liveness of the videos, detecting the people in real time, and also understanding the people from uh, various views. Let's say from a side view. So depending on how you move your head and so on, so the service is able to smartly detect exactly uh, the which person is this. So using all these services, all this technology, we have even built the applied AI capabilities with the vision capabilities, where you can use these services out of the box without developing from scratch. These are the customizable services. You can bring in your data, add your data to these services. These services will do exactly what you ask. I'll show more in the demo. Especially related to the cognitive vision service, I will demonstrate the video analysis, how the service can do video, frame by frame analysis of the video, and also show how the service can, can extract the data from the documents, just like how humans see the document and extract the data. So in this example, the Azure Video Analyzer service is able to gather the insights from the video. In this example, there's a flight arrived at the airport. There are various people working on it. So it gives the live information about the aircraft. Is it the passengers and cleaning service, cargo service, fueling, everything. So based on using this service, you can have various use cases like process optimization, workplace safety, and digital asset management, and so on. Azure Form Recognizer service, which is one of the uh, very very intelligent and smart services to extract the data from the documents. In this example, there is a invoice example. You're able to extract the key values from the service. We'll be making another video on the form recognizer where I will show more detailed demo. And finally, model customization service. Imagine we have large volumes of documents. Let's say if I take the invoice as an example, you could have invoices in multiple formats. Each customer uses their own format. How do you detect what type of invoice is this, from which customer, and so on? This custom vision service helps you upload the images, manually label them initially, and then the custom vision service uses the intelligence to classify AI assisted the labeling, and then train the model, and then use that API. Just call the API and pass the image, and it's able to detect exactly what image is that. And finally, as you might have seen from the OpenAI recently, we also have a image service within as part of the OpenAI portfolio. So that's called DALI, which can create the images just by giving the natural prompt. It will create the images. And with the GPT-4 model that was launched recently, there is even image capability coming with that, where it can do more deeper image captioning, analyzing the videos, and so on, creating the videos, and so on. So here are some examples of Dolly. I was able to provide this natural language input, and an astronaut riding a red dinosaur, and it was able to create the image for me. Two futuristic towers with a sky bridge covered in a lush foliage digital art. A very nice image it generated. And also, I can blend the multiple images by giving the instructions. With that, I'll jump into the demo of the Vision service. If you are new to the Azure uh, Computer Vision service, you can create that in the service in the Azure portal. Once you log into the portal, you can search for cognitive service, where you will be able to create the service, the cognitive services. You can do them individually. Azure OpenAI is also part of this family, cognitive services family. You can create the speech service. You can create the language services, the vision services, and also there is a multi-service account where it will bring up multiple services in just with one endpoint. Once you create the vision service using the computer vision, you will be taken to a vision studio, which I'll go into to show you the capabilities. While I'm here, I need to create a resource, basically a project that can tie to the service we created in the portal. In this example, I have two resources. I'll just pick one of them. I can create the custom models here, bring in my own data, and label them so that it can classify and detect the information from those documents. But for the purpose of demo, I'll just demonstrate some out of the box examples. In here, you have mainly three categories: the OCR capability to extract the text from the documents, spatial analysis to understand the images, the videos, and also image analysis to extract captioning of the images and so on. Starting with the OCR, I'll extract some text from the documents. There are some sample images that Azure gives you. You can play with them, or you can also take a live photo from the camera or upload a file. So I'll bring up one sample image here. So as you can see there, the image has got various text here, like life is like riding a bicycle and so on. It will efficiently go after this image, extract the text from it. So this is the OCR capability to extract the text from the images. The spatial analysis, I'll show how the Azure Computer Vision Service uses spatial analysis to exactly monitor and analyze the video and monitor and explain what is actually happening in it. I'll pick a data center video. Right now, I've got like three capabilities. We can add more, but I'll just pick one video summarization capability and let's see how it does. Click run. And what it does is it takes each frame one by one and it analyzes and gives the summary here. As you can see here, how beautifully this service works. It says a person is seen running in the server room. A worker is seen falling briefly on the floor. And even some smaller objects like an unattended backpack can be seen in the server room. So see how nicely it analyzes the video. So you can imagine using this service to analyze the videos, recorded videos or live videos and so on, so that they can detect any safety concerns and so on. The third service is the image analysis. I'll show you quickly how the image service works. Let's say search photos with a natural language. In this example, I might pick a manufacturing data set. There are lots of examples. How do we filter these images based on my search requirements? There are some sample the questions I can ask, or I can type in my own. Let's say I'll type in woman employee wearing a hat. See how nicely, how efficiently it goes after every image, and that matches my natural language. It brings that result. I'll show you another example for detecting a sensitive content in the images. I'll pick this example. It doesn't have any adult content, but see, it gives the classification of what it sees in the image. And I'll show what dense captioning. We have seen that video of dense captioning of a cheetah, and let's see an example of this. So what it's doing is it's going to this image, understanding exactly what it sees in the image. See, it's doing the image segmentation, identifying every object it sees in it, And you can even highlight exactly what from the image, and so shows exactly that portion of it. A close up of a wooden surface, a person holding a laptop, and so on. So you can also do the video captioning as well, but you get the idea. So as you imagine, Azure Cognitive Services computer vision service helps you analyze the images, videos, and so on, so that you can apply this technology for solving your business problems.
Thanks so much. That was a great overview.
Thank you, Matt.
And we'll see you on the next video. Take care.
Take care. Thank you.